Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Ecxelsior and welcome back to the channel. Today we got big news. Update 1.11 was finally released for all consoles and PC. It looks like in the grand scheme, a lot of the update was focused around fixing bugs and glitches and some other issues that we've been having on all the platforms. There wasn't too much added on to it, as you can see from the changelog here. Only a couple things were actually added, mostly to do with vehicles and other small items, but the fixed list is pretty extensive, and we'll hit on some of the highlights here in a second. We'll kind of come down to the change in central economy and everything down here as well, just because that's a little more bite-sized. As I'm talking, you guys can kind of read through it. Some of the biggest things were that they changed, some of the tools that you can use to select pumpkins. If you watch one of my other videos, you'd see that when I first started playing, I definitely didn't realize there was only certain items that could do that. They changed some of the velocity for the 5.56, the M4 rounds to match kind of the real stuff. And there was a couple of other changes in there as well. Some of the bigger changes were actually to the central economy, just where some of the things spawn, how they spawn, and all of that, which I don't think you really run into pretty often, but it's there. Server side, this is more PC due to the mods, and there's some more modding stuff down here, which isn't really applicable to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox stuff, but it's there anyway. Launcher, again, if you're Russian, that applies to you. If not, you can kind of ignore it. If you come down to the consoles, there's really not much for the console specifically either, which is a little disheartening. There was nothing in terms of PlayStation 5 frame support or anything like that. There was one question down about the PlayStation 5's audio for VoIP, and it said that they're still looking into it right now. But again, that's something that may be fixed later on. But right now, there's not really much in terms of console specific things. Hopefully, sometime soon we'll get an update for the PlayStation 5's frames, but this is just kind of where it sits for now. And we'll move right back up to the actual fixed. And if you have an eagle eye, you would have saw right off the bat that the biggest fix is that they fixed the ability to look into or glitch through walls. You'll probably have to wait and see if that actually turns out to be the case, because sometimes that just doesn't hold up, or people are pretty ingenuitive and find other things. But here's the hope. And there's some other items that are pretty useful. Infection could hit players through shelters and tents, and then there's some bugs about duping items. It only specifically mentions plant seeds. Maybe that applies to other things. Again, we'll have to kind of wait and see. There are some other things down here that mention desync as well, but only in certain situations. So maybe it's being optimistic, thinking that that applies to more than what they listen here. But again, we'll have to kind of wait and see on there. But I'll give you guys the links in the description below so you can kind of sort through it. There's a lot to actually go line by line, so I won't waste your guys' time with that. So I'll leave them in the below. As you can see, DayZ actually released their official statement on Twitter about it. They say that PC's done and that they're focusing on Xbox right now, or that it was actually done already. But this is going to apply to PS4 as well. So if you guys are excited about it, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys have any concerns about it, gripes, let me know what you'd like to change, and hopefully we can get something going to maybe get the attention of the devs. But hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.